Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I have a really big goal of hitting my first 1,000 subscribers, so if you could do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I have so much to get done today, and honestly, the only way it's happening is with an Alani. This is the new cherry twist flavor. I got mine from Sam's Club, and I've already tried it, and it is so good. I love the cherry slush flavor, and this one is just as good. So we're gonna crack this open, we're gonna get some laundry started, and we're gonna get this house back in order.
You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better.
I know I brought up this topic in my last video, but I have just been having a really hard time and struggling keeping up with my cleaning and trying to make sure that my house doesn't get too cluttered and overwhelmed. I feel like I've lately been having usually one day out of the week where I am doing what I am in this video, where I'm just going through the entire house, getting everything put back in order, getting everything cleaned, and then it seems like the rest of the week I kind of let it go a little bit, and it's a lot harder to keep up, especially on the weekends. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather and the time of year. It's just really cold and gloomy out, and I just feel a little bit extra tired because there's not as much sunshine out. So if this is you as well and you're having a hard time keeping up with stuff, just know that you're not alone, and I'm hoping things will get better once spring hits and we have some more sunshine.
We will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline.
This whole area of my house is just awful. We don't have a whole lot of storage in our house, so there's just so much clutter. Right here I have my Christmas wreath that I just took down this morning because it's just been up. So things just get cluttered on the bottom shelf here. There's like some toys. Okay, I need to get this area cleaned up because this has like been a big stressor area for me.
I know. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey
Okay, real life, this is as good as it's gonna get. Some of that stuff is just gonna stay there. I don't have anywhere else to put this stuff. That little bag toss game my kids love, and I'll put it away this summer, but for winter, when they're stuck inside, it's staying out. But you know, I have a very non-aesthetic home, and we don't have any closets or storage, so sometimes the junk just has to be left out, and it's looking better. It's decluttered, but you know, we work with what we got, so this is what it's gonna have to stay like for a little while.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you. And all the fake friends just keep pretending. told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
This is another area in my house that seems to be constantly cluttered, and I know the kids are playing with their toys and having fun. It just seems that there is a lot of smaller pieces, obviously with it being the play kitchen and this Play-Doh cart, which I'm debating whether or not I want to put away this Play-Doh ice cream cart, because the kids don't necessarily play with it a whole lot. It seems like they just make more of a mess than they do spending time playing with it. My daughter loves Play-Doh, but she tends to play with it with other things rather than on this cart, and I feel like this is such a big toy and it is taking up a lot of space. So I think once spring and summer rolls around and we're trying to be outside more, I might have to put it upstairs so that it is out of the way. For now, it'll sit here, but we don't have a lot of space in our house. We don't have a playroom. Most of the toys are either here in the dining room or in the living room. So just trying to get all this back in order, get all the toys picked up, get everything vacuumed. I know this never lasts very long because I like to play in this area, but it seems to be so cluttered most of the time, and when this area is cluttered, I just feel very overwhelmed and like my brain is cluttered, and so I just had to get everything back in order, even if it was only for a couple of minutes.
Just keep on moving through the beat. Don't let them get the best of you when you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm.
And if anyone's wondering what this weird piece of equipment is here, it is actually part of my youngest daughter's physical therapy. So she was born with epilepsy, and they kind of warned us and told us that she would most likely be behind developmentally, which she definitely is. She is over 18 months now. She's not quite crawling, but she is doing physical therapy every single week, which has been helping. She's been, making small progresses on her own, doing her own thing. And if you didn't know, once a child turns a year old, if they're not putting any weight in their legs, as most children are, usually walking or at least standing up at that point, they have a higher chance of getting fractures in their legs. So since my daughter is not standing up yet, she's not putting any weight on her own in her legs, she has this little standing equipment piece, which allows us to strap her in, and she's able to put weight on her legs. So we try to do it every single day for a while. She usually enjoys it, but that's what that little weird equipment piece is for.
Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me, 'cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one, 'cause we're dancing as one. Two places all at once. Wish that what we said would come undone. Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this is us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me, 'cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. on dancing as one. You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. 'Cause we're 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 dancing as one.
Okay, I have about an hour before I need to pick up my daughter from school, and we need to take care of this living room. That's my other daughter in the background, but it is just a disaster. It is never got picked up from yesterday, and it is more trash from this morning. So let's get this living room taken care of, and then I'm taking the afternoon off from cleaning.
Life is a wine.
So this is pretty normal for what my living room tends to look like. Like I said before, we don't have a designated playroom for our kids, unfortunately. I wish we did, and hopefully someday we will, or at least a basement area that we can keep all the toys and it's not going to be so cluttered in the living room. But for now, this is reality. This is our real life, but I do really try my best to try and do like a midday pickup. So like I'm doing today, I am picking everything up and getting the living room cleaned up before I go pick up my daughter. I do like to try and get a lot of like my work stuff done, my cleaning, anything I have on my to-do list. I try to get it done in the morning when she's at school. She's in preschool this year, so she only has half days and she's done by lunchtime. So it's a little bit better if I can take off the afternoon and kind of just spend it with the kids and I'm not being so busy. However, there are some days where I do have to be busy all day long and there's just a lot of stuff to do. But this is what I try to like to do. So I'll either pick up the living room before I go pick her up, but sometimes I am just too busy to be able to do that. I'm doing work things or other cleaning, and I will save the living room for after lunch. And generally I do have the kids help me, especially if it is after lunch when my daughter is home, and we'll get it all picked up together, and they are usually good about helping out. But for today, for your guys' content, I did have my son, he picked up some of his toys, but I did the majority of the cleaning and getting everything picked up. And this does help a lot at the end of the night too, since the afternoon is usually more calm and some of the kids are napping. Sometimes we have things going on, so they don't have as much opportunity to get toys out. So it does help a lot if I can do a bit of a midday cleaning, and then once bedtime rolls around and we're doing some nighttime cleaning, it's not as bad.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I want to thank everyone so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe and that like button, and I will see you in the next cleaning video. Bye!
Something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.